So, I never got to play with Play-Doh as a child because my mother always thought that it was too messy. But did you play with Play-Doh as a child? Or have you played with Play-Doh with your own children? Did you know, according to the Hasbro website, Play-Doh compound is proprietary, so they won't even list the ingredients that they use.
Wow.
Wouldn't you rather know what ingredients are going into the Play-Doh your children are using? I know that I would. So today I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to make Play-Doh at home. That way you know what's going into it. I'm going to talk about supplies and ingredients, how to combine them, and why Play-Doh is a great material for children to use for play. So there are just a few supplies and ingredients that you will need. Some of the items you'll need is a bowl, a measuring cup, a tablespoon, a large spoon, your hands, and a way to boil water. Some of the ingredients that you will need is salt, cream of tartar, flour, vegetable oil, and water. You can also use food coloring as an optional ingredient to make the Play-Doh any color that you want. You can mix the colors or just use them, whatever individual colors. I'm making pink today. So how to combine the ingredients? There are a few simple steps. The first step is you want to go ahead and get your water boiling, and you want to add the food coloring to the water as it's boiling. The next step that you want to do is in your large bowl, you want to add your dry ingredient. So 2 cups of flour, and all of the ingredients and everything is listed on the recipe in your bag of Play-Doh. 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar. And I can hear my water boiling in the back. I'm going to go ahead and take that off so it doesn't get too hot. 1/2 cup of salt. And so you mix, so once you get the dry ingredients in, you'll want to mix them up. And I'm going to hit stop on my thing because it's going to yell at me until I do. And then once you've got those mixed up, you'll take the vegetable oil and go ahead and add that. So once your water has come to a boil, you're going to go ahead and add it into your dry ingredients. I recommend starting with about a cup of water first and then adding in the rest if needed. Go ahead and add in a cup of water. Once you add in the water, you want to stir it up. You want to get it to combine into like a dough ball. So that's why it'll take some muscle. Sometimes you might need to add more water if it's too dry. It just kind of depends on a variety of things. If you added extra flour, if there's moisture in the air. So it'll, as you stir it up, it'll kind of keep mixing in, just keep kind of getting in there with it. So I'm going to add just a touch more water. And see, because you can kind of tell it's still wet. So then you'll just kind of mix it up. Once you get it mixed up into the dough ball, you want to go ahead and let it cool down. I don't always do that, which then I end up adding more flour. So once it has cooled down, you're going to knead the Play-Doh. That is really the most important step of the Play-Doh because the more you knead it, the better the consistency becomes. So you can kind of see right now it needs a little more flour, but as you knead it, it'll change the consistency. You can tell if it's still kind of tacky to the fill, you can add in more flour, which is what I brought extra flour. But you just keep kneading the Play-Doh until it kind of becomes, you like the texture and it's not sticky anymore. So once the Play-Doh is made, it can actually be stored in an airtight container for up to 6 months. So Play-Doh is a great medium for play for children. Play is really important for children to learn. Kenneth Ginsburg says, play allows children to use their creativity while developing their imagination, dexterity, physical, cognitive, and emotional strengths. Play is really important for a healthy brain, and this is really something I've heard in all of my child development classes. Children learn through play. That's how they explore the world. One of the biggest areas that Play-Doh can help children develop in is fine motor skills, which is anything doing with your hands. So the poking and the playing and the smashing and smushing really helps to strengthen their hand muscles. And the NAEYC, which is the National Association for Education of Young Children, states that when children are playing with Play-Doh, they also gain strength and improve dexterity in their hands and fingers, which is critical areas of physical development for writing, drawing, and other purposes. And you can add in a lot of extra things. You can add in pom-poms, googly eyes, pipe cleaners, toys, anything that they're interested in to add in the play. You can also make Play-Doh a sensory activity by adding fresh herbs. I've used the food flavorings. That kind of, as you mix it in, it will go away. Just to kind of give it a sense of smell to engage their smell as they're playing with it. To make it more interesting for touch and make it a tactile experience, you can add grains, rice, small beads, and pasta. So when they're playing with it, it just gives them a different texture. It also really works on their imagination. Play-Doh can be anything that you want it to be. And it's a great bonding experience. Have them help make the Play-Doh and get involved in it. So I talked about a quick and easy way to make Play-Doh today. I talked about the supplies and ingredients, why Play-Doh was a great way for children to play with, and how to combine them. So did playing with the Play-Doh today take you back to being a child? Did you have fun playing with the Play-Doh? Take this home, make it with your children or anybody in your life. See, he made something back there. Bring it into, there you go.
Yeah.
It can be anything, imagination. But most importantly, just have fun with the Play-Doh and have fun with your children. Thank you.